The Footprints Conversation series feature discussions and insights from accomplished workplace and marketplace leaders, and their experiences on key leadership issues that could be of value to professionals and businesspeople working for the Lord in their workplace and marketplace. As believers, we are supposed to practice these biblical leadership principles in our workplace and marketplace to help us fulfill our professional calling. The Footprints Conversations this week focuses on delivering solutions at our workplace and marketplace. Has it ever occurred to you that the Lord wants to use you in that position or business to deliver solutions? Have you ever wondered, how could I make a difference in my workplace? Have you ever sought the face of the Lord to use you to deliver solutions? This week, we are honored again to have First Lady Esther and Honorable Daniel to share their experiences of how the Lord used them to deliver solutions and how He could use us too. Please let's welcome the First Lady and Honorable to the Footprints Conversations.
Again, we are glad to be here to share our experiences and insights on this important topic.
First Lady, let's get the ball rolling with you this week too. Does God has any qualification or criteria for those He uses to deliver solutions?
From my uncle's experience and from my own experience, the only thing the Lord requires is a heart that is yearning for Him to be used to deliver solutions. No qualification is needed, no status is needed, no higher position is needed. My uncle was a gateman, but the Lord used him to thwart an assassination attempt against the king. I realized that no matter our position, the Lord could use us to deliver solutions for His glory. We don't have to wait to become managers, directors, or CEOs before. We could ask the Lord to use us in whatever position we are.
This is interesting. It recalls what I read about George Washington Carver, who grew up with his slave mother and faced several racial discriminations in the U.S. I read he yearned and prayed that the Lord should use him to make a difference. The Lord answered and used him to discover over 300 marketable products from peanuts and over 100 discoveries from sweet potato such as paste, starch, and other industrial uses.
Yes, the understanding that the Lord can use us to deliver solutions, the yearning, prayer, and being in tune with the Lord will make it happen. That was my experience when I was used to stop the worst Holocaust that could have happened.
It's very sad that many believers consider their work just as a means to earn a living. Some believers go to work late, idle about doing nothing meaningful, close early and repeat this process each workday until retirement. And they get paid for doing absolutely nothing. What can you say about this?
Very tragic. How could that bring glory to your Lord? How could that bring fulfillment to yourself? It's really tragic when the Lord could have used you to accomplish amazing things at your workplace for His glory and for your own blessings.
I think sometimes it's because we look at what unbelievers are doing, and we join them idling and shirking at work. We think if we do our work as working for the Lord, they will regard us as stupid, so we just do what the unbelievers do.
Yes, let them regard you as stupid for the Lord. That is why your understanding of the divine purpose for being in that job, position, or business is very important. You are put there for such a time as this.
Thank you for these timeless insights. Now let's come to you, Honorable.
I wonder how some believers live and work as if our God is dead. How could we bring glory to Him if we work as the unbelievers do? In my case, I always go beyond what was required of me. I distinguished myself. I was always on the lookout for opportunities to provide solutions with the help of the Lord. So, when the king wanted someone to crack the code from his dream and none of the unbelieving advisors and astrologers could do that, I saw it as an opportunity to bring glory to the Lord. I prayed and the Lord showed me how to crack the code and to deliver the solution.
This is amazing. I realized that the Hebrew word avoda primarily means to work, serve, and worship. Does this mean that God sees our work as worship?
Certainly, worship should not only be on Sunday or in the church. Our work is worship, and when we are used to deliver solutions, they bring glory to the Lord. Imagine a heathen king like Nebuchadnezzar giving glory to God when I delivered solutions for him. He said, "Truly your God is the God of gods, the Lord of kings, and a revealer of secrets." This is what the Lord wants to do with us when we yield ourselves to be used to deliver solutions in our workplace and marketplace.
And Honorable, we read that you delivered similar solutions during the reign of the king's son?
Yes, King Belshazzar. He is funny. He told me, "Daniel, if you crack this code, you shall be clothed with purple and have a chain of gold around your neck and shall be the third ruler in the kingdom." So he offered me status, wealth, and power for delivering the solution, but I turned them down. I told him to give them to someone else.
Wow, you turned down status, wealth, and power. Some believers are chasing after these things, and you turned them down? I guess the king would have been looking at you like, is this guy correct?
Unfortunately, that is how the world has conditioned even some believers. Seek after status, wealth, and power at all costs, even if you lose your soul. For me, bringing glory to the Lord in delivering the solution was more fulfilling than the status, wealth, and power from the king. Yes, I turned them down.
So we have realized that delivering solutions in our workplace and marketplace brings glory to God. Someone who is a believer and an electrician, nurse, teacher, engineer, or lawyer may be wondering, what should I do for the Lord to use me to deliver solutions? First Lady, then we come to Honorable.
As I said, yearn for it. Pray. Be in tune with the Lord. Think beyond your immediate needs. The purpose behind your position is greater than yourself. Be prepared. Understand the timing and take a step of faith even amid the crises and uncertainties. Be courageous and implement what the Lord has revealed to you. Sometimes it may seem ridiculous and people will laugh or criticize you, but the results will prove them wrong and will bring glory to the Lord.
I will repeat that your primary focus for delivering the solution should be to bring glory to the Lord, not for status, wealth, and power.
Great insights. Amazing experiences. Audience, we need to know that the Lord has placed us in the offices, classrooms, hospitals, courtrooms, boardrooms, restaurants, shops, etc. to be solution providers for His glory. The way we look at our jobs, positions, and businesses should change from today. Let's give it up to our distinguished guests for the way they have impacted us. If this Footprints conversation has been a blessing to you, pass it on to be a blessing to others. Are you a believer committed to fulfilling your professional calling at your workplace and marketplace? We have several resources to help you do that. Just subscribe at the YouTube channel for you to receive new resources we create every week. If you have creative arts talents too, get in touch and let us yield it to the Lord to use it to impact lives for His glory.